Hey. Yeah. This time, this isn't really like a full on somebody did something to me and I'm telling y'all what they did. This is like a 50-50 of somebody did something, but let me know if it was my fault. You know? Like, I know I played a part in it, but I don't think the results should have been the way that they were.
Handle all of my business, I'm a boss, baby. No hills on my record, I never lost, baby. Ay, get out the way and let me floss, baby. Can't stop, ay, ay, won't stop.
So by the title, y'all already know what I'm finna be getting into. So as y'all know, over the past, like I'm gonna say couple years, I've been getting more and more into taking pictures, but not even just taking pictures, doing like legit photo shoots. And with me doing photo shoots, that implies I have to have a photographer. There was a girl I was going to, we went to school together, and everything was fine and dandy. Like I can't really have a problem. Like the pictures came out good, she got them back to me in time, whoop de whoop bang bang, everything was peaches and cream up until this last incident. So I did my birthday photo shoot with the girl. At the time, there was a Black Friday sale. So the girl who I booked with, she works at a photo studio. Now, I don't want to bash the actual studio as a whole, but she works for you, that is your employee, you technically are at fault too. But I digress. The girl works for a photo studio here in LA or whatever, and the studio on their Instagram page for the Black Friday deal, and you could book it for any time in the future. So obviously, I booked it through the studio, and I booked it for my birthday, like my actual birthday photo shoot, the 19th, and I just booked the girl as the photographer I wanted. The girl on her actual like photography business page, she did her own set of Black Friday deals. I've been messing with this girl. We're like cool, I don't want to say friends, but you know, like we're cool. I'm gonna support you as I do with everybody that like I know has a business or I know them person. I try to support them. So I booked another one with her separately for the end of the year, like a New Year's like type of photo shoot thing, like just like a literally just because photo shoot, and booked that with her. I had to pay the whole price up front because it was a deal, blah blah blah. I sent her the money through Cash App. Everything was sweet, everything was cool. Fast forward to my actual birthday photo shoot. I want to say I did that like a couple days before my actual birthday, so probably like the 17th or something like that. And when I got to the studio, I was there. I let her know I was there, and I was outside waiting for like a good like 20-30 minutes. But I'm like, okay, maybe they're just shooting. Like usually the door's already open, but the door was not unlocked, and I just had to wait for somebody to either come out or for her to answer her phone and let me into the studio. I'm sitting there waiting, photo shoot go good, I get my pictures back next day or whatever, like I paid for. Everything was sweet, everything was perfect. Then a week go by, and now it's time for the actual photo shoot I booked with the girl. The first one, like I said, the first one that was my actual birthday photo shoot, day of my birthday, was booked through the studio's page. The second photo shoot, which is the one that I have, that I'm talking about now, I booked through the girl directly. Initially, my shoot was supposed to be on December 30th, and on the 29th, I had DM'd her, and I said, hey, do you have any other time availability for tomorrow, or that I can switch to, or is it possible to just reschedule for another day? She responds 2.5 hours later, I have 3 more clients that day, but we can definitely reschedule if need be. I said, okay, is there any time slot you still had open? If not, it's fine, I can still come, or we can just reschedule. I just wanted to make my friend's engagement, but her times had to be changed last minute. Or even if we could push back the time, literally anything. I don't want to change the date, but I can if need be. Dang, I can't read. And she says, okay, let me check the schedule real quick at the studio, and we're in the White House, right? I said yes. This is the part of where I'm saying like, I know this is like low-key my fault, because I did try to reschedule last minute, last minute, day before type shit, literally. I'm aware of that, but my friend was getting proposed to. Photo shoot, missed my friend's proposal. Yeah, no, they're not balancing out. I'm going to the proposal, hands down. What? But I was trying to tell her like, This is what I have going on. Do you think we can reschedule? Same day, later on at 8:16, the last message I sent her was at 5:55. No reply. I sent another message at 8:16 and asked her, was there anything? Because she never hit me back. She says, does 1 to 2 work? I said, no, I have my last appointment at 1:30. Anything on the 31st. Oh my God, my eye is twitching, y'all. What that mean? Good luck, bad luck? I don't remember. She responded to me when I replied to her saying anything on the 31st at 9:30 at night. She responded to me at 1:41 in the morning on the 30th and said 11 to 12 p.m. on the 31st. I responded later that same day at 7 a.m. Reasonable hours. Yes, I can do that. Thank you. I played my role for not being awake at 1 o'clock in the morning, but okay. December 31st at 8:40 in the morning, I messaged her and I said, was it 11 or was it 12? So she said 11 to 12, which I'm assuming was the hour booking, but I wanted to clarify. Was it 4:11 or was it 4:12? No response. 10:47, I messaged her, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Because mind y'all, like I said, we've gone to high school together. I know where this girl lives. I know how far she stays from the studio. I'm letting her know my ETA. 11:08. I messaged her on her personal account at this point, because this whole time I've been messaging her on her business page. I messaged her on her personal Instagram account and I said, hey, I'm here. Still no response. 20 minutes go by. I messaged her at 11:25 and I said, was it supposed to be at 12? Question mark. So I'm like, okay, maybe I messed up. Maybe she did mean 12 o'clock and she was just giving me 2 different options. Okay, my fault. Still no response. I'm sitting in the parking lot of the studio this whole time, and at this point, the girl who owns the shop, the owner, she pulls up like next to me, and she went to our school too. I know who she is. I seen her and I'm like, okay, so do I get out the car and go talk to her? Like, what do I do? I'm sitting here, I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, forget it. I'm gonna just DM the page. The mood I'm in right now, the way I come at her isn't gonna be the best. And I don't wanna, like I said, I don't wanna blame her for what somebody else is doing. But at the end of the day, there's like a hierarchy of things. And I don't know, in my head, I'm just like, she should know what's tea of your studio. You should know what's getting booked in your studio. So at 11:38, I messaged the girl who owns the studio and I said, hey, do you know if in the shop I had a shoot at 11 but the door is locked and she hasn't messaged me back yet? She responds 11:41, hey love, she isn't currently in right now, however let me call her really quick so I can get some more info for you. In the meantime, between time, the girl responds to me at 10:40 and she says, hey love, I'm so sorry I didn't see your confirmation today. Fuck, I'm so sorry. Will we be able to reschedule and I will credit you another free shoot with free edits for the inconvenience? I said, no worries. Yes, that's fine. We can just do that. And I also messaged the owner and I was like, she responded back to me, thank you. The girl says, I'm completely sorry, love. I will text you later with the availability for the week. I responded, okay. At this point, I'm just like, this is a big waste of my time. I live in Rialto. That is a very, very long drive. People in LA cannot drive. They for sure cannot drive when it's raining. I was frustrated. I was very, very, very frustrated. So at 12:04, I hit her up again and I was just like, is it possible to just have a refund for the shoe? Because honestly, I don't know when I'm going to be able to drive back out here or anything like that. The weather been messed up. It's just been too much going on. I don't want to keep driving back and forth, wasting my gas for no reason. She responds back at 12:30. I left out some crucial information. Whole time when I was waiting on her to book, like to respond back to me for about the shoot in the morning time with the day of, mind you, I follow this girl on social media. I'm watching her story. You were just up at 3-ish a.m. chilling, smoking, drinking, like living it up, doing your thing. So when I seen that, I low-key was like, I feel like she's not going to wake up for my appointment. But then at the same time, I'm like, you were on your phone posting, doing all this. You even said that you had 3 bookings that day. How are you not checking your business page? I don't know. Something about that just wasn't adding up to me. That's basically all. It wasn't adding up to me. So at 12:30, she says, what time would you be leaving out from here? I said, I left 30 minutes ago. Right when I knew you weren't coming, that you weren't here and you weren't coming, I left. Because me, if it was me and I overslept or I did whatever and I didn't know we confirmed, I'm gonna get up and come to the studio. You're already there. You've already been waiting over an hour. I'm just gonna get up and come. Why are you asking me now after the fact? Do I have time today? Like, I don't know. So I said that. Mind you, this was all on the 31st. I never got a response. Nothing. Nothing at all. On January 3rd at 1:46, I messaged her and I said, hey, did you decide? Because mind you, I asked her, like, can I have a refund, or like, can we do something else? Because I don't want to come back out here at this point. Like, I don't even care about the shoot for real. It was just a random just because shoot. She says, decide on, and I told her to have a refund or what? She goes, for the Black Friday deal, it was no refunds. However, since I didn't get to confirm for you, I'll be able to do that for you. It'll be a 50% refund from your total. And if you can just allow 5 to 7 days so I can process the refund. I responded to her at 5 o'clock, 5:10, and I said, okay. But at this point, I'm like, well, I know for a fact I don't want this, like the photo shoot. Like, there's just too many inconveniences. Like, no matter how minor, like, it's just too much stuff and I don't want to deal with it. 50% something is better than nothing. Like, okay, cool, whatever. January 18th. Hey girl, just following up with you. No response. February 11th. Hey, any updates? No response. At this point, I'm talking to people I know and they're like, you know what, just dispute the charge on your card, da da da. And I'm like, dang, I didn't even think about that. I paid her on Cash App. I don't even know if you can dispute on Cash App, but I looked into it and I found out that you can. So on February 17th, I went through and I disputed the claim. I disputed the charge on Cash App. Like, I went through, I screenshot all, like the same messages I'm showing y'all. I sent those into Cash App as to, I didn't receive my service and this girl has not responded to me. Like, they denied my claim, and at the time, I never really went in to look and see why they declined my claim. But today, when I went to go look this and get this screenshot for y'all, it says the review was completed on February 19th, and that's when they declined it. It says, after further review, our terms of service require you to contact us within 60 days of the activities showing on your monthly statement. Since it has been more than 60 days, we are unable to review your dispute. As a result, your dispute has been denied. You can reach out to support for dispute documentation at any time. Whole time I was thinking, girl, like, did something, told them something, and that's why it got declined. But no, they declined it because it was after 60 days. I paid for it on November 26th. December, January, that's already 2 months, 60 days already. Like, if I would have known that Cash App has a deadline of when you can dispute your claim, I would have did it instead of sitting here DMing this girl for weeks and months at a time. Like, I just would have initially did that. I wouldn't have even waited for her and I would have tried to get my full money back. But I'm trying to be a good person and I do that. March 7th, I sent her one last message and I said, hey, was the refund ever processed? I still haven't received anything or even heard anything back from you in months. No response. This was a year ago. To this day, I still haven't been responded to. I still haven't received my money back. Whole time up until I want to say up until the summertime, like before I went back to school, I still was following her just because I'm like, okay, I need to figure out, oh my God, I'm sorry, my eye is twitching so bad. So bad. I was still following her and I'm just trying to see, like, am I missing something? And then I'm like, okay, I follow her. She still follows me. She's still watching my story. She's still liking all my posts. There's no way you aren't seeing my DMs. Like, there's no way. There's literally no way. But that's what happened. Like I said, I don't know if this is my fault and I should have just never tried to reschedule it to begin with and just said, skip my friend's engagement, like proposal dinner, or what. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I know I shouldn't have hit her up last minute about it, but I hit her up as soon as I found out. So I don't know what else there is I could have did at that point. That was just, what, $150 down the drain? I just feel like, girl, all you have to say is you spent my money. That's literally all you have to say is you already spent my money and you can't give it back to me. Instead of being out here posting, buying weed, taking trips, going out the state, going state to state with it. Like, that's all you have to say. Better yet, if you're gonna do that, just block me. Block me so I can't act like, I can't like physically see with my own eyes that you're deliberately ignoring me, that you're still out here spending money and you're still doing all these other things when you can't give me back my $40, I mean my $70. You already weren't gonna give me the full amount, but you can't even just give me my $70 back. Like, to top it all off, on my drive back home from the studio that day, like I told y'all, it was raining, it was thundering, it was windy. That ass rock hit my car and cracked my windshield. So not only did I lose out on this $140 from you, but I also had to turn around and pay $100 and something to get a whole new windshield for my car. All because I drove out here and didn't even get a photo shoot. Yeah. It's crazy out here. It's wicked. It's really, really wicked out here. But there is that. Y'all let me know, was this my fault? Is there a different way I should went about it? Is there a way I can still go about it to get my money back now? Like, y'all let me know it's tea. I know it's some real bitches out there that know how to get me my money back. So y'all let me know what's up. Yeah.